additionally some captain's chairs for that middle row, obviously making it then a 6-passenger version. On our little tour of this urban jungle here, we've got an articulation setup that we kind of call the frame bender. As you likely saw when you're waiting, it offers up some twisting loads to the body. As we come up and over, X-Drive is helping us get onto the platform itself. But as we get here, you know, this vehicle's only really supported by the right front and the left rear. The left front is totally off the ground by about 2.5 to 3 feet. Right rear is at full droop and not quite touching. But we can still open the doors. I mean, the body's not twisting. Go ahead and open it if you like. You know, with that amount of glass that you may have seen in the panoramic roof, you know, people feel the body may not have the rigidity it should, but we argue that it does. It's nice and solid and firm structure, which having that sort of body rigidity and bolting our good suspensions to them allows those suspensions to work as well as they do. This next sort of berm puts us up at a side angle that probably most people don't encounter on their daily drive. The X-Drive again is getting us up onto the platform itself. We can see here on the graphic, it's roughly almost 20% side angle tilt. We'll let it catch up with us here. We don't get too worried until it gets closer to 40 degrees of side angle tilt, if you can believe that. So even this extreme tilting angle, it's still a very controllable, understandable platform as a driver, even though most of us will never get like that. It's nice to know the capabilities are there. Sometimes you might have a rugged Starbucks drive-through, who knows. All right, so as we come around the hill here, or around the corner to the hill, first we'll see some rollers. They're there to really simulate, whoops, that wasn't so good. Simulate, sorry about that. Simulate the pre-production, man. Look at that. Holy moly. The rollers are there to simulate the poor traction, like a gravel road or sandy road, snowy. The X-Drive is going to drive us through and pull us through, putting traction where it needs. So you'll feel them slip and grab when they find traction. Slip and grab, you can hear them spinning and grabbing and getting traction, and right up onto our hill to the 48% grade that this is. I'm pretty sure I remember where to go at this point. Hard to get a good reference though, isn't it? Yeah. And as we crest the top of the hill just here, we're going to stop for just a moment and talk a little bit about the hill descent control feature. A driver in this extreme example might want a little help going down the hill, so we'll activate the system by pushing that button there, and then I set the speed using the same button I use for cruise control. I can adjust between 2 and 20 miles per hour, although I'm going to set it at 2 miles per hour for the moment. And then I just simply release the brake. As the driver, all I'm doing now is steering and looking, and the throttle and brake are being controlled fully by the system. I'm not touching either of those pedals at the moment. And then once I get further along, I can simply adjust the speed by pushing the little button up to whatever speed I want if I still need that system's functionality. Or I can just simply push the throttle and drive away, and it will disengage at roughly 25 miles per hour and be done. So kind of a cool feature for sure. Yeah. The deliveries here in the States on these are going to start in March for the people that put their deposits on, and we're pretty excited. It's a brand new segment for us.